Hey, Patreon, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles. I won't call you guys ballers. I'll call you guys my ballers. All right, something I want to hit on with you guys specifically is Kurt asked a great question. Whenever he decides to actually ask a question, it's usually a really good one, so I can't give him too much shit, although I'm going to. And I want to show you the scale. This is a prime example. This is one of our het clowns. It's been a little bit of a slow grower. She's like over 3 years old, and she's sitting right now at 1,390, so she's just a little bit short of 1,500. However, she eats sporadically. She's had a hard time getting over that hump. That pairing can oftentimes cause that to go kind of crazy. Now, we are going to go ahead and pair her. This is also one instance where my male's name or female's name is not written on there because Trouser is so big that Trouser gets a female tub cage. There he is, the largest male snake in my collection. To give you an idea of how big he is, here goes this 1,400 gram female in there with him. He is going to totally dwarf. Why are you hissing at her? It's a girl. You should be like, hey, baby, in it, you know? So the hope is that they will pair and that will also institute a breeding. I am moving her to his cage simply because she's still in a smaller cage because of her size. He's fucking ginormous. It's my one-eyed Trouser snake. So I want to put him to her. You know, I usually do it the other way around. But this is just to give them a little more space. Yeah, you smelling that, aren't you, big guy? It's also the first pairing. So one thing I'm watching, those are sold to me as a female, but if he gets pissed off and starts really trying to slam her against the wall hard and stand up and buck up, then I'll know I have a problem. I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm pretty much sure I personally sexed them as well, but I'm definitely not infallible. So that is a prime example of what I'm talking about when you're using a slightly smaller female. Now, have I ever done that? Had it work for me? Sure. I'll show you an example. Right here. This girl. Now, this girl here who wants to eat. Kurt, you want to get bit by her again? You don't?
Yep.
This is one of the few snakes that's bit Kurt. This snake also gave me my worst bite ever because she broke a fucking tooth right in my thumb joint. The first time I bred her, she was of age, but she just wasn't growing. She was 4 years old. I think she was weighing in at like 1,250, wasn't it, Kurt? So then we bred her, and then she started eating really good. Come on, get in there for me. And so she packed on the weight, and she ended up getting the size that year anyway. But it happened after that breeding, after that pairing. And now she's sitting at almost 1,900 grams. And by the time the season's over, I can guarantee you this girl's going to be a 2,000 gram plus girl, probably around 2,200, 2,300 before she stops. And I think she's laid pretty good sized clutches for us. I'd like to get her up to about 8 before we're all said and done. So that is an example of what we're doing, and that's an example of when it worked. And I should probably close that tub back up. Now, again, I'm going to tell you the males. Kurt, you're going to help me pick these. That's why I want to do it here. And then after this post, we're going to make our poll. Because we need to start. It's like actually the day before my normal starting the breed season right now. We're a little early. And I want to get this clutch going. Kurt, you think we should use Alithia, who had babies last year, or but has taken a year off on us before, or the Het Pied Knot this year, who fucked us last year for our Patreon clutch? And this way it's not on me. You got to pick this. I fucked it up last year. This way if it's fucked up, y'all can blame camera guy Kurt. He's like, I hate you right now.
Let's do Alithia.
Okay, let's do Alithia. Help me pick 4 males they're going to vote on. We have enough people. I think we can do 4 males. What do you think?
Yeah.
So my 2 that I'm going to throw into the mix, and then you pick 2 to throw in the mix, are going to be Black Pastel Banana, because he's fucking badass, and Zeus. That's going to be 2 males that you're going to have an option of us breeding. Kurt, you pick 2 males. He did not know I was going to do this. I'll be honest, guys. I didn't know I was going to do this. This is the bad thing about how I do shit. He just turns on the camera and sometimes he's like, what the fuck? You could have warned me. Just gotta pick 2, man. I know I took 2 of the good ones, didn't I? I mean, you got the GHI you could use Inchi. You could go pastel spot nose. You could do spider axanthic, although nobody would vote for spider axanthic because we're doing the spider pastel axanthic. You could do pastel axanthic, although probably the same boat on that. I mean, you could do calico, you know, whatever you want to go with there. Just we need some options. Even if not winning options, you could do clown, make a bunch of heck clowns. You could let Trouser destroy it. See over here, we got the Mystic Potions. You could do Mystics and Mojaves there.
Yeah, let's do Mystic Potion.
And you've also got the Scaleless Head Lemon Blast.
Yeah, and do that one.
Okay, so now that we helped Kurt out picking his 2 males. So your options are going to be, guys, Zeus, the Zebra Bee, the Black Pastel Banana, or Scaleless Head Lemon Blast, or Mystic Potion. What would come out of that? Well, out of the Mystic Potion, you're going to get Mojaves and Mystics. And you know I have a hard time telling those apart. But you'll get all morphs. Every single baby, no normals. Here, you can get Pastel, you can get Pinstripe, and you can also get Scaleless Head in any combination of the 3. Zeus, you can get Pastel, and you can get Spider. And every baby would be Head Axanthic, Black Pastel Banana. You can obviously get Banana, Black Pastel, and normals. So, what we'll do is we're going to put up a poll. You guys are going to vote on it. Ta-da! You guys will vote on it. And in addition to doing our normal like monthly specials and things like that, I would guess that by the time those eggs hatch, I'm hoping we grow a little bit more. It will be at kind of like time to start doing some giveaways, you know, like we talked about. And you're going to see all those babies that come in with genetics. Anything that's not a normal will be things that we, either give away or do on a Patreon special. So you're going to pick, in essence, for those of you who are new to Olympus Patreon, some of the genes that you want to see come your way. So if you're wanting to get a chance at some Scaleless Heads, and understand too, even if you don't pick Scaleless Head or you don't pick Zeus, that doesn't mean that none of their children are going to be made available to you on special. They probably still will, but if you're wanting to see more of those genetics, so I try to get everything mixed up, then let me know. Last year, people picked the GHI male. We did the clutch, and it didn't take. If it doesn't take, dude, there ain't nothing I can do about it. That's just the way the dice, throw down the table there. But that's what we're going to do. So look for that poll to come out, and then tell me what you guys want for your snake and your pairing. Anything else, Kurt?
No.
All right, Patreon, you guys have been wonderful. Oh, we need to welcome, there's a lot of new members, but there's one in particular we got to say hi to. And when we did the video we talked about doing t-shirts live today, we couldn't do the giveaway. Huge asshole, and then actually came in at the very end. I missed it. He came at the very end and commented on it, and I got told about it later. Well, then he made a comment on the post where we talked about doing the t-shirts, and huge asshole, I don't know what he's using for a real name, but he signed up for Patreon, so huge asshole, we're happy to have you, and congratulations on being the first ever YouTube comment t-shirt, which I think is phenomenal. I love it. I think it's funny, but that's just me. Although somebody did say that I am a racist dick now, apparently, because of those t-shirts. I tell you guys, no matter what you do, you're going to offend some people. You just can't really, get too butthurt about it. Anything else, Kurt, before we get off of here?
Nope.
All right, guys, we love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being a part of this, and we'll see you next week.